Hey, happy days. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's talk about how to supersize your business when the chickens come home to roost. Chickens come home to roost. Love this expression, love this saying. It reminds me of what goes around comes around and karma, things like that. And I personally believe that karma will take and the world will take care of itself. I don't have to go out and seek revenge or get back at people if I think they've done me wrong. When I was younger, I might have thought that, but I definitely don't think that anymore. So, when the chickens come home to roost, what does that mean, and how can you use that to grow and build your business? Well, Robert South in 1810 was an English poet, and he wrote that curses are like young chickens, they always come home to roost. And what that means is what we put out into the world, in this instance, good or evil or bad intentions or meanness or um, negative acts that hurt and harm other people, will always come back to haunt the person that puts them out there. Chickens are, of course, angry or evil words or acts, and come home to roost means come back to cause us trouble in the future. I don't know if you've experienced this or not in your life, but I personally have. I've been on the wrong end of some really mean behavior and mean acts and things that actually caused me great harm. And those things, I could have gone out and said, oh, I want to get revenge. I can't stand the person or the people that perpetrated this. I'm going to change the way things work, or I'm going to get even with them. And I didn't do that, partly because I was sick, but partly because there doesn't seem any value in behaving that way. Because I believe that what you put out into the world is what you get back. What you give to other people is what you get back. If you give kindness, if you help other people, if you do good things and good deeds, that's what you will get back. We reap what we sow. It's in the Bible. I mean, these aren't things that I'm making up. They're just the way the world and the universe and the nature of the universe. It's a universal law. Karma is a universal law. What you put out is what you get back. It's kind of like a boomerang. You throw that boomerang, it's going to come back. You throw good out into the world, you're going to get good back. You throw bad out into the world, you're going to get bad back. Now, will it happen immediately? No. Will it happen in the time that you think is right? No, it's just going to happen over a long period of time. That's why it's important to just always be continually improving and being the best person that you can be, building the best business that you can, serving your customers in the best way you possibly can, and really caring about them and treating them like you would want to be treated. So how are you doing that? How are you doing that in your business? Are you setting your business up, the rules for your business, the rules for your employees or the people that you are in partnership with? Are you putting out there what you really, really want to get back? Or are you creating a bunch of really ridiculous, because there are some companies that create ridiculous rules that work for them, but that are really not in the best interest of their employees or their customers? Are you expecting good things to come to you if you're creating things like that in your business? I'm going to tell you, long term, they won't come to you. If your desires and your intent is good and true, then that's what will come back to you. So make sure that every once in a while you're just taking a check and doing like a slight audit, an internal gut check or audit to say, is overall the direction of my business going where I want it to? Because sometimes things like our businesses start growing like a freight train and they get out of our control. What we intended and why we started the business in the first place, we're moving forward and we're making progress and we're making sales and we're getting more customers and we feel like we're profiting and doing the right thing, but we realize that somehow we've gone down the wrong road and what we intended for our business isn't what we want. We can always pull back and change that, but we have to know what's happening. We can't just let it go like a runaway freight train and not have checks and balances to say, yes, this is the direction I want my business to go. Or no, yeah, we had this policy or this procedure, but it doesn't make any sense. If I look at it from my employees, empowering my employees' perspective, or if I look at it from regulators' perspective, or if I look at it from a customer's perspective, it is absolute nonsense. But we thought when we were in committee that we were making a rule or a regulation or a guideline or a system that made sense. Well, yeah, it made sense to us as a company, but it didn't really serve the people we were here to serve well. And that happens to all of us in all our businesses and all of our companies, unless we stop every once in a while and just look at what's going on and saying, asking, is this matching our intent? Is this what we really want to do? So that's it. Chickens come home to roost. I love this one. Love to have a little discussion about this. If you think it's ridiculous that what we put out isn't what we get back, that the world just is the way it is, share that in the comments below. Otherwise, let me know what you think about karma and chickens and roosting. So go out, have an awesome day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. With another interesting idiom.